Well, hello, hello, and surprise. Welcome to my surprise pop up. I don't usually do these, but I've missed you guys. It's been a few days, and I kind of got a little behind the eight ball on Sunday. So today I felt inspired to come on. So wanted to catch up, see what was going on, see what was happening. The notices have just gone out. So we'll see. We'll see who joins us. It could be me talking to myself, which would be not that unusual. So, yeah, the thing on Monday happened and I did not watch. Hey, Linda Kennedy, nice to see you here. Thank you for coming in. So, yeah, as I said, I did not watch. What I did do instead is I went for, uh, thank you, Tara, your way. I'm talking to you too. Hello, Rose Blue. Hi, you guys. So, yeah, what I did do yesterday is I went for a massage and it was absolutely wonderful. It was fabulous just to relax, just to relax and just kind of let my mind wander and do all kinds of things. So, an invisible friend, hello. Nice to see you, Kathleen Bourgeois, Leanna, Mary Epperson. Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming on. So, um, and Sherry, hello. Hey, Sherry. Nice to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. So, Imelda, Sixes, Suzanne. Yeah, love to see you guys here. And I have missed you guys. I don't. I'm. I love to do collaborations and so on, and I don't always have a chance to just talk to you, like we're sitting across the table from each other having a cup of coffee. I have mine here. I hope you have yours. Um, so, yeah. Oh, thank you, Leanne. Thank you. Yeah, it's amazing what a little bit of effort will do. So, and Kathleen, yes, I do. I still have faith. I still have faith. And it occurred to me that in a lot of the readings that I've done up until now, I couldn't see him getting inaugurated. And then it dawned on me, okay, it's not that I couldn't see, as in it wasn't going to happen. It was I couldn't see him getting inaugurated, just the same as a lot of his supporters who spent a good deal of money to travel to see him, and they were left out in the cold. And so now they're going to try to get their money back from the RNC. Good luck with that. Let me know how that works for you. And yeah, there's a lot of them. And no, Rose Blue, it's not weird. Um, I I certainly didn't cry, and no, I'm not mad. It's like, okay, you know what? All right, so we'll have to deal with this for a little while. Does it mean that it's a bad thing? No, no, not at all. More and more of the kind of behind the scenes players are being identified. That's not a bad thing, right? We were all waiting for, oh, Merrick Garland, please save us. Oh, Biden, please save us. Oh, Kamala, please save us. I think it's time for people to realize that you're going to have to save yourselves. This isn't the first time in history that people have, and entertainment purposes only, what do I know? I just read tarot cards, right? But like I just did a video for my members, and I said, even the Roman Empire, yeah, there was the French Revolution, there was the Russian Revolution, there was the American Revolution. When people have been pushed to a point that they can no longer tolerate what is happening, they will be moved to do something. And I always think of it kind of in terms of, if you've ever run across anyone who's an alcoholic or who has a drug problem, you could talk to them, you could reason with them, you can make deals with them, you can do all kinds of things, you can try to negotiate with them, you can have interventions and so on. When do things change for that person? When they admit to themselves that there is an issue, that they have a problem. Until then, there is nothing that you can say to them that would make them change their mind. They have an excuse for anything. So, yeah. Anyway, hello, Gray Raven, Edward Kenneth. Nice to see you here. And yeah, yes, Suzanne, all the snakes are coming out from the long grass. Yes, they are. And yes, Leanne, there are more of us than there are of them. And I think now more than ever now is the time for us to not give up, but to hunker down and say, okay, all right, now we know what we have to do. Now we know what some of the next steps are. Now we realize that there is no savior out there, that we need to save ourselves. And it's really funny because as you can imagine, I've been doing a lot of meditating and a lot of talking to my spirit guides, and I've had a lot of questions. And what I keep getting is that now is not the time to give up. Now is the time to really start planning the path forward, right? And yes, Leanne, states are fighting him. And I've said this several times before. What is going to bring him down are going to be his followers, because they still believe. They're still at the stage where I can give up drinking anytime I want. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't have a problem. It's you. You're imagining things. You're accusing me of things that aren't there, and so on and so forth. When they realize that, oh my God, when he said he was going to do these things, he meant me. Like, he didn't mean the other people. Yeah. He meant me. And with this, like I said, I didn't watch it. I saw little snippets here and there, and it was mostly on other people's channels who were kind of talking about it, and they had little videos and whatnot up there. And hello, Joyful Journey. And yeah, the media is And it's going to get worse with the media. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So, we're all going to have um, to be a little more discerning in what we're reading, uh, what we're repeating, and so on. Um, yeah, they still believe that all these things are going to happen. Um, to Hey, Charmaine Cano, welcome here from Twintero. I love Twintero. in in case you didn't know, yeah. And um, yeah, some of the little bits that, like I was saying earlier, that I kind of did see was, um, yeah, he didn't put his hand on the Bible. I think probably for fear that someone would kind of go smite him right there and then on the spot. That was number one. Melania looked absolutely ridiculous, like the Hamburglar, right, with her. And yeah, he leaned in at one point to give her a kiss, and I saw this on the Daily Show. Yeah. He leaned in, but the brim of her hat was so large that he couldn't actually make contact. And then hello, Mark Brisbois. Yes, there was uh, that salute by Elon Musk, and hello, um, and Froxy. Just hold on. I'm just gonna start that so that I can get to it. Hello, Water Lily. So a lot of the news media has come out and said, "Oh, he wasn't doing, you know, that salute. What he was doing is he was saying, I'm sharing my heart with all of you." And the one video that I saw, the guy said, "Well, you know what? Why don't you, for those of you that are okay with that, why don't you go over to your kid's school and do that? And as you're picking your kid up, why don't you do that? Just do the heart salute. See how far that gets you. See how far something like that will get you in an office or any place else." So, and yeah, Roman salute, please, please. And if I remember correctly, and you know what, I could be totally wrong on this, but I do believe that the Roman salute was a fist that you would tap twice on your heart. I do believe that that was the Roman salute, not the open and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and no, Melania did not want to be there. This is yeah, she did not want to be there. And at the inaugural ball, he picked up a sword from one of the people that was there and was doing his little dance with the sword. Hello, hello, was that your waving to the Saudi Arabian prince, like, hey, look what I got for you? Anyway, it was just yeah. And yes, Charlie C. Sage, we must live our own truth. He is not legit. And this will be found out. And, there will come a time when we are going to recognize him as an illegitimate president, not once, but twice. So, yeah, I'm felon 47. That's exactly what he is, Water Lily. Bellin 47. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Now, Froxy had said, my thought is that we can keep the faith and it will change, but that does not mean we can't fight. Exactly. We do not have to accept this as legitimate. Yes, absolutely. That is, we have no choice at this point but to deal with it. But, there is that, oh goodness, that passive aggressive, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I do not see him, um, I do not see him staying there for any length of time. Hey, Miss DJ, nice to see you here. So yeah, I think that his days are numbered. And yeah, Danielle Moody said she changes her place after broadcasting. Oh, excellent. She was on with Irish Granny Helen. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, you know what? I do have a little ceremony that I usually go through before. And yeah, I do like to keep my space very, very spiritual, very free. So, and oh, he brought back TikTok. Oh, and wasn't he the one that a number of years ago, I think it was maybe either during his first term or when he ran for second term, that he was going to get rid of TikTok? Interesting. Interesting. And yes, Gray Raven, absolutely. He said the quiet part out loud. And the first thing that, when that came out of his mouth, when I saw that video, I thought, OMG. That's why they haven't let him speak for the last 2-3 weeks, because you know that he's the kind of guy that would just blab all over the place. So yeah, he said the quiet part out loud. And yes, he did. He admitted it. And yeah, did Biden set a trap? You know, I think that a lot of people are, they've set multiple traps, right? Not only for him, but for his sycophants and so on. They'll get them. Absolutely. Yeah. And Roxy, don't be angry. That's, you know what? Look at this and think of it as, okay, this is the universe calling everyone to action. This is the universe saying, okay, all right, you effed around. It's about time to find out. Yeah. And so yeah, it's time for us to gather together. It's time for us to be positive and so and let me remind you guys that on Saturday we have got the third Shine Your Light event. It is starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please join us. You can check my community tab. The information is there. And yeah, we've got some great people. I'm just going to drop a few names, okay? Just in case. But Linda G is going to be there. Jennifer Lisa Vest is going to be there. Medium Kim Copeland is going to be there. Mm-hmm. I know, just throwing it out there. Oh, And Serena Char. Hello. You've been watching from the start and it's your first time here. Well, welcome. Welcome. We uh, we like to be positive. We do like to, get a little humorous at times. We get a little snarky sometimes, but all in good fun. So, and Celtic Seer, hello. Connie B, it is at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. And like I said, you can go down into, go on my community tab and scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the information that's going to be on there. And I'll post it again, before we before we actually get there. And if you're so inclined and you want to support the Shine Your Light event by having your own t-shirt, sweatshirt, whatever, even a teddy bear, a Shine Your Light teddy bear. It's absolutely adorable. I had ordered one. I was hoping that it would get here before the 25th. I don't think that it will, but that's okay. That's okay. You can certainly take a look at it. And where do you find that information? Let me tell you. I'm going to show you here. Da, 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 da. And there you go. That is at the Heart Center Tarot at my spread shop. You can go on there, and that's listed in the About Me page. Anyway, if you go to the website, not the website, sorry, the YouTube channel, and you can just click on that right there. It'll take you. You can get Shine Your Light merchandise. You can get Sisters of the Mystical Tarot. You can get Taco Tuesday, messages for light workers. Yeah, all kinds of great things that can be on there. And then one of the other things that you can do is go to our website, which is shineyourlight2025.com. And if you go to the website, you can sign up to get emails so that I can let you know ahead of time when something is coming and that kind of good stuff. So there you go. I share. And while we're doing house cleaning, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up in the video, because that gets things out there, and it gets the message that I am sharing, and that others are sharing, other light workers and so on, that people want to hear what it is that we are sharing with them. They just don't know where we are. So let me remove that. So when you do the thumbs up and subscribe, which doesn't cost you anything, okay? It gets us out in front of more people. And for those of you that are already, yes, Antoinette, Sharon Sipe is fast. I think Sharon Sipe is probably 5 or 6 people all lumped together. So yeah, she does a fabulous job. So yes, what was I saying? Yeah, if you like the content and things that I put out, consider becoming a member of the channel. That's your opportunity to support the channel on a monthly basis. And there are different things, different levels of participation. And you can choose a level that is comfortable for you. And speaking of, can I do that here? No. Okay. So apparently I'm going to have to consult with my friend Miss Sherry at Voices from the Swamp on on how to do the membership um, giveaway. So there. Yeah. Anyway, so there's that. And I wanted to say to you guys a huge thank you for getting me over the 5,000 mark. That it I was thrilled. I was beyond thrilled. Thank you, Sherry. I would love to do that. I would, and yeah, Sherry is snowed in today. I saw your video, Sherry, and I saw that little bit of snow, and I went, that's not a blizzard. But for someone who's never, who hasn't experienced that, oh my gosh, yeah, that would just be absolutely incredible to see everything covered in that layer of the white stuff. So yes, yeah. Thank you, Sixies. Thank you. And so I will. I don't know about next week, but I think the first bit of February, I'm going to do a special 5,000 subs um, video or live, and we'll do some fun things. So anyway, yeah, that kind of brings you up to speed. And Carolyn, yes, Carolyn, I am feeling better. Sunday really kind of knocked me on my keister. So I thought, okay, I'm just, you know what? I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to go with it. And yeah, so took it easy on Sunday, took it easy yesterday, went for a massage yesterday, and I feel 1,000% better. So yeah. Oh, and Mark just brought a new snowblower. Nice. Rose blue, freezing rain. Wow. Yeah. Ah, and Sharon, if I did not say welcome, Sharon Type, the amazing Sharon Type. So, all right. And hello, Pegasus and Anita King. I don't know if I said hello to you. And yeah, I may have to get Sherry to send me her what size in a coat she might wear, so that I can take a look around here and see if I can't find something that resembles a winter coat for her. Because there is nothing worse than feeling cold. Nothing. And input field. Okay, Marina, to the right of the chat input field is the button. You can take your membership. Well, you know what? I did try to scroll down and look, and I don't have that. All I have is post a comment. So I don't know if somehow I've missed it, or yeah. Hello, Don Turner. Yay. Oh, and Don Turner says I probably have one or two winter coats that would fit her. There you go. Sherry, we got you set up. We got you set up. And hello, Jean. Yes, I really had to. I think part of the reason that I was feeling the way that I was is kind of the anticipation of everything. And I think it was honestly, my spirit guides who said, "Huh, okay, um, she's probably going to want to, get on and do something and whatnot. So yeah, let's yeah, let's take the knees out. Let's just make her do nothing," which is exactly what they did. So um, I did binge watch some of my favorite uh, British shows, and that was fun to be able to do one right after another on the shows. It was fabulous, and that was um, yeah, Death in Paradise, and it was on BritBox, which was part of the Prime, and I can't tell you how many seasons they were, but yeah, yeah, 2 days of just relaxing. Yes, it was fabulous. Yeah, and oh yes, Sixties Vera. I've already done that. I have watched all the seasons of Vera. It's fabulous. And yeah, Murdoch Mysteries is another one. Midsummer Murders, yes, that's another one that I have binge watched. So, and yeah, but Death in Paradise is yeah, it's about murder and whatnot, but it's very light, and anyway, I really enjoy it. So, and Grantchester, Poirot, Miss Marple. There are so many. There are so many that are worth watching, that are worth investing your time in. And I thought, well, why not? Because I knew that I was not going to watch the big party yesterday. I mean, who was going to be there? Who, nobody, nobody, um, that I would want to see. So there you go. Um, Marianne Edgar Bubel as Bishop was remarkable. Hope she stays safe. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And there's, you know what? I think that one of the things, and okay, you guys, this says more about me than it does about anybody else. But one of the things that I'm kind of almost looking forward to was all the BS that is going to come out. And we are going to be spoiled for readings because I think it's going to be um, a plethora of things. So, you know, we're going to be looking at things on a daily basis, going, oh, where do I start? Where do I start? Um, and Innocent Potato, I have not heard, but I would imagine that they probably weren't that great because, yeah, I know I wasn't watching, and the only information that I was able to sort of pick up was um, and that was earlier today when I had tuned in to some of the people that I like to watch, and in the course of them doing their show, they had little snippets, right? And one of the ones that I loved was the Daily Show with Jon Stewart. Oh, he was fabulous. Yeah. So, um, oh, Miss DJ says Love Murder She Wrote. Yes, currently watching Medium on Paramount. I've heard about that show. Absolutely. Uh huh. Yes, Water Lily, they sure are. And um, yeah, the tarot community was, yeah, not watching. There was a lot of people that did a whole bunch of other things other than watch. And I think one of the reasons that he decided to hold it indoors was it had nothing to do with the cold. Nothing to do with oh, it's cold. No, it had everything to do with the fact that um, he knew he knew how many tickets were sold. He knew that there was not going to be that many people in attendance, and he didn't want that because let's not forget that the protest march on the 18th was big. It was big. Oh, okay. Thanks, Rose Blue. Death in Paradise. The senior policeman was at Cat. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yep. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, losing my train of thought. But like I want to be able to have a conversation with you guys as well. So, yeah, there was not too many people that were watching. Yes, he held it indoors. I think because he was afraid of the crowd size, and I think also he and he and Elon in particular are a little concerned with the pew pew. We know it's coming, folks. And once again, entertainment purposes only. I read tarot cards. What do I know? Uh, yeah, it's going to be interesting going forward. And oh, Carolyn Booker, who are we talking about? Not watching her again. Tell me, so I can not watch. And yeah, there's you know what? There is a good amount of readers out there um, who have been on the side of Mega for quite some time. As a matter of fact, um, I'll tell you, I received an email, and I can't even remember anymore where it was from because I looked at it and I read a little bit of it, and it was like delete garbage. Uh, but they were talking about, the Carrie Underwood. Yeah, no, she's gone. Bye bye, bye bye, totally done. Um, but anyway, so they were complimenting me on my channel and how good my channel was, and also they wanted to see if I would partner up with them because there was an opportunity that would it would really increase my monthly revenue by a substantial amount of money, and it would they could also pretty much guarantee that they could bring in between 10 and 50,000 new subscribers. And I thought, no way. That is not how I plan on running this channel. That is not how I plan on getting subscribers. So I just delete, bye, go to somebody else. But that email suggested that clearly there are some people who are getting that email and are going, well, maybe I should just find out a little more, right? So yeah, it has to do with personal integrity, and this isn't about the almighty dollar. The almighty dollar is what put us in the situation that we're in right now. So yeah, so there's that. Yes, Don. Yeah, that's a deal that's just a little too good to be true. Although, and I won't tell you who, but I do know one reader who I strongly suspect took advantage of such an email. And yeah, I'm Yeah, yeah. Just let's just leave it at that. But yeah, yeah. And oh, Vivek wasn't there. Oh, what happened? Uh, yeah. So, um, yeah, things are going to get really, really interesting over the next little while, right? He was going to on day one, he was going to, you know, put that 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico. Well, I'm going to do it on February 1st. Okay, then. Yeah, you do that. And we're just going to shut off the gas and the electricity to the, you know, eastern coast and a good portion of that. And hey, it's okay, right? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? That's what we're going to do. Yeah. And egg prices will go down. Sure, they will. Absolutely. Um, it's amazing that, oh, well, he's just, the six says he's just going after and he's throwing garbage out there, hoping that someone is, yeah, someone is going to get scared of him. But um, oh, he took away the cap on insulin. Oh, Don. Well, that, yeah, thanks for sharing that. And that's going to come back to bite him real bad, real bad, because people should be able to know who gave it to them and who took it away. And maybe our job is going to be all prescription meds. Oh, Sherry. Well, well, there you go. So, there's that. I keep telling you, it's his supporters, his diehard supporters, who think that the sun shines out of his you know what. They're the ones that are going to be the hardest hit with all this. Because let's face it, Bubba isn't concerned about his weight. Bubba is more than likely a diabetic. So, that little that he was able to save on insulin, yeah, that's going to be gone. That's going to be gone. So, hello, Clarence. I hope I didn't miss anyone. And yes, Christine, they will definitely be hurting. And with his the oh, what was it now? Um, the cryptocurrency or something that he had. Um, that yeah, it was going up and up and up, and then Melania announced hers, and his just went pew. And I remember saying to my son, "Oh, this is wonderful. Wait until his supporters realize that their Social Security, which is probably going to be cut in half, um, if not totally eliminated, but whatever payment they might get is going to come to them in crypto. Won't that be wonderful? Won't that be fabulous?" So, yes, there's a good number, and yeah, and got out of the Paris Accord. You know, sooner or later, folks, we are going to be reading his obituary. Yeah. That that is something that we know the day that we're born that, you know, our time here is finite. So we'll see. Yeah. And yeah, that that hat didn't, for as much money as apparently that woman has, think you'd think that she'd have a little more style, but yeah, Oh, Mark, yes, The Simpsons have him in a coffin in 2025. There, there's a lot of things that The Simpsons have come out with from the beginning of their show that, oddly enough, have been um, have been proven to be true. Yeah, and yes, Leanne, she is his handler. She is his handler. I think she wanted to give up that position. And again, entertainment purposes only. What do I know? Yes, she wanted to back out of that deal when her son turned 18, and her handlers over on the other side of the world said, no can do, sweetheart, and it re-released the nudes that she took, and also probably had some other compromising photos that they sent to her and said, well, either you fulfill your contract or these are going to go up next week. And you know what? He hasn't been elected yet. So yeah. Anyway, anyway, he's yes, Christine. You can cheat on your taxes, but you can't cheat the Grim Reaper. Sooner or later, it shows up. Yeah. And yes, yes, innocent potato. I saw that little clip. Farmers from Oklahoma spent more than 5,000. Yeah, to go to DC, and they got ripped off. They complained about the price of eggs, yet spent 5,000 to get to DC. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And I heard one of them say, well, we don't something about we can't stop work on the farm when it gets cold. Yeah, well, imagine how difficult it's going to be to bring in the wheat and all that kind of stuff when you don't have help. The brown kind that comes from across the border. Just saying. Just saying. And birthright citizenship. Yes, he decided to that anyone who is born going forward won't be entitled to that birthright citizenship, although it's part of the Constitution. So I'd like to know um, who's going to challenge that. Where is it going to go? Um, that is it going to rewrite the Constitution? Are they going to let him rewrite the Constitution? Anyway, it'll be fun. We'll see. Yes, Angela, people spend over 5,000 to attend and won't get their money back. You know what? You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's what it is. Yeah. And 19 states. Interesting. See what I mean? What as soon as you kind of change hey Nancy Stormflurry, very long time, 38 states have to agree to a constitutional change. Not going to happen. No, you're right. No, no, it's it's not. It's not. So I just got newsflash. Doug refused to shake hands with the senators. Wait a minute. Refused to shake the hand of the senator's husband who snubbed Kamala. Perfect. Folks said Doug told him, why would I shake your hand when you wouldn't shake Kamala's hand? Doug, he's wonderful. He is wonderful. Yay! Love him. Love him. So yeah, when you change the perspective and look at the things that are happening as kind of a you know what, this is theater, right? And it it's life. We are going through it. We are learning lessons, but it is almost like theater. And each one of us has an opportunity to play a supporting role. You know, we all get our 5 minutes of limelight and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, when I can change my thinking and look at it as something that is going to be entertaining, it does take away a lot of the anxiety and the the idea of wanting to get mad. Because no, I'm going to be entertained. That doesn't mean that I just lay back and go, oh well, it is what it is, nothing we can do, ho hum. No, no, you take steps forward, right? Um, we'll be shining the light. We'll be we'll be sending out the energy that is going to burn the negative, right? That is going to be, evil can't exist um, in the light of day, right? It can't. Um, and yes, Stephen Colbert said the jokes write themselves. Oh, you know they do. You know they do. So um, when we all gather together, when we are all positive, when we all have faith in the future, and regardless of what we what we hear and what we see and what we're being told, we use our own discernment and say, you know what, that doesn't feel right to me. Um, our collective energy is so much stronger. It amplifies. Anytime that we get together, we amplify that. So yeah, we absolutely, we must stick together. Now is the time for us to shine our lights even a little brighter, because as people start to realize that they've been duped, that they've been sold a bill of goods, they're going to be um, they're going to be looking for answers. And so if we're not there to kind of show the way and to provide some of the answers, you know, those souls could be lost. So our job is very, very important going forward, right? And it's unfortunately there are going to be, yes, some very kind souls that are going to be swept up in that, and are probably going to well, it'll be disappointing for them. It will not be pleasant for them, but ultimately those souls came forward and volunteered to do um, this mission, and they, you know, we absolutely need to applaud and hold them in very, very high regard, because yeah, their mission is a very, very important one. So um, and yes, Leanne, they will take him out. They will remove him. They will go after all the people who have associated with him, who have propped him up, who have um, lied to them. Right? It's like I said earlier about the alcoholic. You can, until they see it for themselves, it's not going to mean anything. And they are going to see it for themselves when they're seeing it right now with the with having to pay higher prices for their insulin. When he imposes these tariffs And all of a sudden, things are a lot more expensive than they used to be. Hey, Garnet. Um, what? Who is he going to blame? Who is he going to blame? Because he's the one who put these things in place. So he's going to come up with all kinds, and the first thing is the damn Joe Biden. Well, yeah, we all know what it is, and sooner or later, yeah, his people are going to realize what it is, and they're going to be a lot madder than any of us are. We can be mad. We can give into that. This isn't fair. And believe me, as a Libra, nothing bothers me more than the unfair, the unjust. That just, yeah. You want to see the mama bear in me come out? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's that's one of the ways. So yeah, they will absolutely roast him, and um, those who have supported him, right? They're going to go to Mark Zuckerberg and say, "WTF? Um, there's you allowed all these lies to be spread and so on. What's your explanation for that?" They're going to go to Jeff Bezos and say, "Really? Okay. I've stopped shopping at Amazon, and I'm no longer doing shopping at those retail outlets that support the Republican Party or Mega. So what have you got to say for yourself?" Elon? Oh, please. Yeah. Elon's days are numbered. He is, as soon as things start to get a little hectic, oh, he is going to be gone. He's going to be gone. My only hope is that they catch him before he goes. So, yeah. And but wait a minute. Had better treat very, very carefully his supporters. Ah, yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And especially now that he has pardoned so many of them. So many of them can yeah, they've been pardoned. Mm-hmm. Yep. So there's Cybertruck. Yeah. There could be um a lot of what is it, Luigi supporters out there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, talking about things off the top of my head. Yeah. Yeah. So there is that. But anyway, it's over the next little while, you know what? Just, maybe don't spend a lot of time in large crowds, right? Um and Walmart has 50% off for low income. Hmm. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? And yes, yes. And I wonder, Leanne, if after that happens, and it will, it will, are the Republicans going to be out there chanting, say his name, say her name? I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. So, it's going to be interesting, folks. It is going to be interesting. So, okay, listen, before I take up any more of your time, I'm almost at an hour. So let me see. I'm going to, oh, okay. Soul Coaching Oracle. Let's pull a card from here and see what we should focus on over the next week. Right? What should we focus on? He will be invited to visit Mar-a-Lago. And thank you, Suzanne, and love, light, and hugs to you. Yep. So thank you all of you for being here with me. This is fabulous. Does that mean Melania is going to be deported? Well, no, because the laws don't apply to her, right? So, just like he wasn't going to bring on that birthright thing, because with the exception of Tiffany, all his children are anchor babies. Just saying. Don Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, their mother was not born in the U.S. Same thing. The same thing with Melania and Beron. Yeah. So I guess you have to find a way around that. So you say, well, going forward. Okay. What do you want us to focus on? Look at this. Truth. Focus on the truth. The truth is that we will all be able to kind of see through that crystal ball. We are all going to be able to see the truth of things that have happened, that the truth of things that are going to happen. And the truth will set you free. That this is, each and every one of us holds the truth in our hands. And all that we have to do is focus in on that. Focus on what you know. Focus on what has meaning for you. And maybe remember, you know what? Don't make sure that you are able to research things rather than just claim an opinion, right? Don't be opinionated. Do your research. Live in that truth. And the truth will set us free. And it is going to make what comes after so much more meaningful and valuable. There we go. All right, you guys. Well, once again, thank you to each and every one of you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment after, even if it's just, a thumbs up emoji. It really, really helps. And then check out the Shine Your Light event on Saturday. And if you have any questions, anything that you have, put it down in the comments. If there's something that you want me to read on in particular, put it down in the comments. Absolutely. All right, all. Take care. Have a great evening, and I'll see you throughout the week. Bye for now.